Okay, well, I'll go ahead and call this meeting to order. This is the meeting of the City of Bloomington City Council's Interview Committee B. Quick go around the room with respect to role. I'm Matt Flaherty. I'm an at-large City Council member.
I'm Andy Ruff. I'm at large council member also.
Hi, I'm Courtney Daly. I'm City Council member for District 5.
Jennifer Crossley, Clerk's Office.
And welcome, Lysandra. And we appreciate your interest in serving on the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Birthday Celebration Commission. So thank you for applying and yeah, for joining us today for an interview. I'll explain just a little bit about the process, and then we'll probably have some questions for you, and also have time for you to ask questions of us. About the process, the City Council divides appointments to boards and commissions across 3 interview committees to interview and make recommendations. So that's this committee's job. This is one of our commissions, and we will make, I think we're considering 2 applicants for a vacancy currently, and we'll make our final recommendation to the City Council at our next upcoming regular session, which is, I think, in a couple of weeks. So as far as our timeline and process, that's what our role is today, and kind of a timeline you could anticipate action and follow-up communication from Deputy Clerk Crossley. With that, maybe we could just get started with you introducing yourself and sharing a bit more about why you're interested in serving on this commission.
Hey, my name is Lysandra McCoy. I'm interested in serving on this commission. I was a former Bloomington Police Department social worker, and now someone saw me doing that job because I told them that I wanted to continue to work in the schools. I was a former preschool teacher for almost 30 years. So then someone saw me that being a police department social worker, and I told them I still want to volunteer at the Black Culture Club at South High School. So they saw me working with over 70 kids. So they basically created this job for me now. So I'm a social worker for the school resource officers, and I love my job. I love working with kids. So reason why I wanted to apply for this, because last year I was one of the 60 women on the movement. I was one of those women that the commission put me in as an award. And then also as a faith-based person, I spoke at this Martin Luther King celebration the year before that. So I've been a resident of this city for over 40 years. And I come and go between IU and the school corporation and the city. So I want to be that person to help bridge the gap. So that's why I'm interested in being a part of that commission, because I feel like I love the city of Bloomington. I love the school corporation. And I just want to be that person that's that liaison between all 3 things, IU and city of Bloomington and the Mountain County School Corporation. So I think being a part of the Martin Luther King Commission will help me to be able to do that, to bring more children out, bring more youth, get more youth involved in that.
Amazing, thank you. The other committee members have questions for Sandra?
Yeah, hi. So again, thank you so much for being here today. What experience or skills would you say that you would bring to the commission to be an effective team member?
First of all, being a social worker, I'm an active listener. And I'm used to dealing with conflict. And I feel like, bringing people together, sometimes you're not going to agree on everything, right? So with my job as a social worker, I find myself bringing people together, like other grown-ups together, like administrators together, kids with administrators. I've been that advocate between when parents come in. Sometimes the administrator might call me in to be that person to bridge that gap too. So I feel like I could bring active listening. I think I can help conflict resolution. I'm part of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority, and I hold many offices in that sorority. So I feel like I'm an organizer. And I think I can bring a lot of skill sets to things like that. I'm first, I like people. I love people. So I feel like I like to speak and talk to people and communicate with people. So I feel like I could bring that aspect to it too. That's why I want to be a part of it. And I also feel like I want to bring more people in the city to this program. You know what I'm saying? Like to be more involved. Because I am a people person. I'm a former pastor's wife, and I'm an ordained minister too. So I just love talking to people. I don't know a stranger. I can go in the grocery store, I can go anywhere, and I talk to everyone. So I just feel like I want to get more people in the city of Bloomington more involved in things, more in the community, and I feel like everybody should be treated equal. And I feel like that no matter who they are, we can get them involved. Like in a month or so, I'm gonna go out there on seminary and talk to some of the homeless people with the ministry group that's going out there. So I just feel like I just want to bridge that gap to bring everybody and let everybody feel a part of being involved in whatever the city is doing.
I love that. Thank you.
Yeah, no questions. I'm just super impressed with your background, your experience, your positions, and your enthusiasm.
Oh,
And
yeah.
passion for doing this kind of work. I can see it coming right oozing through you right now, even.
Yeah, I
I'll
love
maybe
it.
yeah, no, I agree. And maybe just an additional question or two for me. So the commission, just to confirm kind of logistics, they meet on the fourth Wednesday of the month,
Mhm.
from 6 to 7 p.m. here at City Hall. Occasional remote attendance is okay, but most meetings should be in person. Like there's rules
Yeah.
around the commission being able to have quorum and therefore be able to meet. Sometimes we are challenged by that with different commissions at times. And so just wanted to check your availability and ability to commit for the, the term of the appointment, to regularly attend meetings, participate in the commission's duties, all that. Does that time and availability work for you?
Yeah, I can. I help with the gala. I helped plan one of the people plan the gala this
Mm.
year. So
Yeah.
yeah, I understand. Yeah, I understand.
Great. Additional questions or?
Yeah, I mean, just to follow up a little bit more on what you were saying earlier. Now, I mean, first of all, one of the questions I usually ask is
Mhm.
about, working with people, when there's conflict, difference of opinion. I don't think I need to ask that of you. That's pretty clear as a social worker. That's one of your strengths, that
Mhm.
you've got a lot of tools. But I love your enthusiasm for bringing more of our community into the event. Do you have any, ideas or thoughts on how we might be able to do that, or how you would personally be involved in encouraging greater attendance?
Okay, so for instance, like being in the schools, so like right now we had the youth summit, the Black Youth Summit coming up, right? So I'm that person, like there's people in the city reaching out to, so I can make sure I go to all the high schools, even though they send an email, I literally go to all the high schools and I go to all the middle schools to make sure I get those minority males there. Because I think it's a good program. And when I believe in something, I will support it. So I am that person hands-on, like I can make phone calls, I'll knock on your door, I like, you need to come be a part of this. Like whatever it takes to get people involved, that's who I am, to make sure they get there and let them know, be aware, because sometimes people are just not aware of what's going on, you know?
Right?
So we have to like maybe email, send up flyers, or just knock on their doors or give them phone calls to invite them, let them know what's happening.
Great. Okay, wonderful. Thank you for that follow-up. Appreciate it.
I did just have one question,
Mhm.
based on conversation so far. Can you hear me all right, Alessandra?
I can hear
me
you.
clearly?
I hear you.
So it seems to me there's so much potential in all your roles to have this like synergistic interaction in all that you do. Do you see any, is it just, do you foresee it being just wide open, everything, the way you can interact, the way you can bring this commission and your IU work and your school, your Bloomington Monroe County Community School System work, or do you see boundaries anywhere? Is there any need for boundaries, or can you just take this and just do whatever you can come up with and feel like doing with it?
I don't think there should be boundaries, no, because I said that's what Dr. Martin Luther King stood for, equality for all, right? Everybody should be included. So no, I don't feel like there should be boundaries. We put those boundaries there because we judge people without really getting to know who they are. So I feel like you get to talk to people and get to know who they are. There shouldn't be any boundaries on anybody feeling welcome to be a part of any of this that we do.
Thank you.
Do you have questions for us, Lysandra, either about the council's role, how we interact with commissions, the commission itself, the process of appointments, any of that?
Not really. I was shocked that I was shocked that it involved all this. As far as, but I'm okay with it because, like I said, I'm okay with it because, like I said, I help with the gala and with the, every year when the Black Male Commission they get together at Fairview, I'm a part of that. I make sure because, like, when I started working for the Bloomington Police Department, I started asking the chief. I'm like, we need to be a part of that. So I was able to start going to that. The first day of school at Fairview. So I would go to that. And so then I got the police department start coming. I'm kind of disappointed I didn't see them this year, but I got them to start coming to those things. And then when I started working for Monroe County School Corporation again, I told the powers that be, we need to be there for that too. Like, so I'm really that person. Like I said, a lot of times people just don't know things are happening and things are going on, you know? So I'm that person, like, I'll try to make you aware, like, you might want to be a part of this. Like, this is a good thing. This is a good cause, you know? And make it more aware. Like, so even with the, I've gone to that for years, the Martin Luther King celebration. And I've gotten other people of diversity to come. They didn't know existed, so they come and they like it. So my daughter, she's older now. I remember one year when Coretta Scott King came to the city of Bloomington. My daughter was actually able to take a picture with her. So
Wow.
I've been a part of going to that celebration for years. So I'm like, why
Amazing.
not help? Why not help with it?
Yeah. Perfect. Well, thank you again for your interest in serving on the commission and your volunteer efforts supporting the gala and other things as well in the community. We are, I think, at the end of the interview, and so just again to reiterate next steps. This committee's job is to make a recommendation. I think we are considering 2 folks for appointment to the commission and only 1 vacancy. You should hear one way or the other from Deputy Clerk Crossley within the next 2 to 3 weeks, I think. And even if you're not appointed at this time, A, appreciate again your interest, and B, would encourage you to keep an eye on vacancies because they do come up with some regularity, and we always need people who are enthusiastic and willing to serve in these capacities for the city. So thank you again, and have a great evening.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for
Thank you
having
so
me.
much. It was nice to
Yeah.
meet you.
Bye.
Take care.
Okay.
You also spoke to our other candidate, is that right?
Yes, I spoke with Jatna this afternoon.
Mhm.
So she is going into her junior year at IU,
Okay.
so enthusiastic,
Mhm.
like a lot of energy, a lot of, great enthusiasm, really warm. I loved her for the spot for
Mhm.
2 reasons, because of her youth,
Mhm.
getting that, college experience on the commission. She's heavily involved in the Neil Marshall Center, Black Student Union, and in both of those roles, she's taken on leadership roles where she's done a lot of organizing of events.
Mhm.
And has a lot of hands-on experience of actually putting together
Mhm.
large events. So she sounded really experienced for her age and very capable,
Okay.
was my perception.
Did you check in about time commitments and
Mhm.
availability and all that as well?
I did. I didn't remember the exact
Mhm.
day and time, but I told her it would be once a month.
Mhm.
Probably about an hour to 2 for each meeting, set time. Her only question about that was, are they in person? I said ideally, yes.
Mhm.
I explained to her quorum issues,
Mhm.
or not issues, but
Right.
Yeah.
the need for quorum. And I said, when she asked about being in person, I said, however, if from time to time, if once in a while, maybe you're traveling or something else has come up, if they have quorum for in person, you can once in a while Zoom. So she all sounded all good with that.
Well, it seems like we have 2 great candidates then.
Yeah, exactly.
And one
I hate when it
vacancy, I
comes down
believe.
to this.
Let's see. Current membership as well.
That's what I was-
Well, there's a mayoral vacancy no, there's not. Sorry, there's just 1 vacancy.
I have it.
I know. There are a couple of seats that are up next year.
This is where the lays and also said they look
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Couldn't advise us more.
The
Yeah.
liaison said, I pulled up the email and she said that Dr. Glow recommended, the student.
That was.
And so, she said the students she always recommends are always excellent. Lysandra is engaged, respected community members whose work and connections would be beneficial to our commission. I think her work with the youth would tie in with the commission's goals. She's involved. And a lot of organizations, so my only hesitation would be to question if she has time for another commitment, which she clearly mentioned she could handle. And she said, I ultimately lean towards Lysandra for this one. However, I would be happy to have either person join. It's a luxury to choose between 2 great candidates.
Yes, she did say, because I asked her why why she was interested in the role. She said she is from Indianapolis, but she's here. She doesn't want to just be involved in IU. She wanted to be involved in the Bloomington community. So she started looking into how she could get involved. And Dr. Glow recommended this commission. That was the other part of our conversation.
Well, Andy, what do you?
Oh, this is hard.
They're both great, and I don't think the commission will.
Jennifer, do you
Suffer forever.
have any thoughts?
It's really hard. The only thing I can think of is if one of the appointments whose terms are up next year, obviously, or if somebody resigns ahead of, anytime this year, either one of them. It's just, this is like the second meeting I've had today where everybody has been like, this has been a really good pool of applicants.
Mhm.
It's just really hard. I do know, I've been trying to go, there's an emoji day that's happening at the end of this month on campus where I plan on going in my capacity to talk to students about getting involved in boards and commissions. And I do know that also Dr. Glow, when she talks
Mhm.
to students, they end up applying. There are a couple of students that she had talked to and I had talked to when I had went, and they ended up applying for some boards and commissions, and they actually got appointed. So, and one actually won an award for the Black History Month Gala this year, so, it's just really hard, cause when you see Lysandra, you see her everywhere, but, yeah, it's hard.
I maybe lean towards, I'm sorry, the student's name, Jetta, is, in that direction. For the sake of more student involvement, the recommendations and, kind of bring, like, I think Lysandra's gonna be there and gonna be participating in
Yeah.
volunteering, and there probably will come a time when she can serve on the commission. And students' time is limited,
Yeah,
you know, also, and, so I'm comfortable leaning that direction again, knowing that there's no bad choice here and that we can't pick
Yeah.
both.
Yeah.
And if we could just also really communicate, like I did at the end to Lysandra, that like, you know, we think she's great and hope that she, you know, considers serving in the future.
yeah, I was gonna ask, when you make the calls, do you ever like convey a message like that? Like,
Oh, I do.
hey, okay,
Yep.
super,
Oh, yeah,
Awesome.
yeah, I definitely do.
great. With that, Andy, what are your thoughts?
Well, I will defer, especially since you
Mhm.
talked about them, but I like what Matt said that. I mean, there's a potential, this could be the start, or not the start, because she's obviously engaged the student,
Mhm.
but of creating another Lysandra in the form of this student, if we get her involved in stuff like this, right?
That's,
You
yeah,
know,
that's why I
that's
love the idea
really-
of getting
yeah.
college students
Yeah,
involved.
so I really like that. If there is another opening that happens soon, do we have to, could we just plug Lysandra in
Mhm.
right away?
Yes.
Without even having to any?
We'd have to meet and make the recommendation, but we could do that swiftly without interviews if we wanted to. Yeah.
Maybe,
I'm fine with it.
okay,
Uh,
I move to, oh,
seat one.
yes, but I need her full
Yep,
name.
yeah.
I don't remember her last name.
Jennifer, thanks for including the little quick screenshot.
You're
But that was
welcome.
just a
Yeah.
nice, quick,
Yeah, yeah,
convenient
you're
thing. I made it convenient.
Well,
So thank
the
you.
applications weren't showing up for us in onboard, and
Yeah, we
so,
don't have.
we
access.
need to fix that.
I move to appoint to seat C2 Jatna Ayala Ruiz for the Dr. Martin Luther King Birthday Commission.
C one, but yes.
C, yes,
Okay.
C2, one.
Okay.
I just didn't- my God.
Okay, Flaherty,
Yes.
Ruff,
Yes,
and David.
Yes,
Okay, and so I will put that together for the packet for the September 6th meeting.
sounds right.
And then that's it.
Thank
And
you.
yeah,
yes, thank you.
yeah, you're
All
welcome.
right.
Thank you too for
Yep.
making this work.
Awesome.
Yeah, no, thank you for
Thank
staying
you.
on us and getting it
Done.
started.
Yeah, I
everybody.
know, thank
Did you
you.
adjourn?
Adjourned.
Okay, okay.